Okay guys, Local Biz Alpha, the Xtreme version is now ready, and what we have done with this is we have taken things much further for the purpose of being able to build our websites with one click, okay? And what this gives us is exactly what I set out to do with this, and the challenge was that we could build websites in one click with unique content on every single page, and every single page would be optimized, okay, with on-page SEO. Now the on-page SEO, what I mean by that is that we have got the metadata being created for the all-in-one SEO plugin, WordPress plugin. We can sort of work alongside that particular plugin. Okay, so every single page is going to have the title and description added into that metadata area of the all-in-one SEO plugin. We add a featured image for every single page. Okay, there's an alt tag added to that featured image. Okay, we make sure we've got the H1, H2, H3 tags for every single page. Okay, we've got internal linking built in as well. Okay, so what we're doing is we're creating a parent page for a particular location, and in that parent page is going to be a list of businesses, up to 60 businesses for each location. Okay, and that will be on the parent page, up to 60 businesses. Every business that is mentioned on that parent page will also be on a separate page, which we call child pages. Okay, so these child pages for these individual businesses, they will be linking back to the parent page. Okay, all with unique titles, all with unique content, okay, specific to them. Okay, we've got no follow and do follow options for those internal links and the external links as well. We've got anchor text diversity that we have built in, some elements that we can make multiple anchor texts so that we do not have too much focus on one particular exact match anchor text, which can be a problem for you with your on-page optimization. Okay, so everything has been thought about, and everything actually happens in one click. Okay, so everything that happens with this tool, you can build entire websites with thousands of pages in one click that has those three features that I challenged myself to create. Okay, that was to build a website in one click that had unique content created with that one click, and every single page, thousands of pages optimized with that one click. Okay, that's exactly what Local Biz Alpha Xtreme does. That is the new version, that is the upgraded version, that is the most powerful version that we could put together. Okay, so I will go through a little bit about the history of how this was created, why it was created, because I feel it's important for you to understand, but I'm going to do that in the next video so that we can just cover in this video just some overview of what is going to come next. Okay, so we are doing this overview video right now. I've explained to you a little bit about what the tool actually does, what we can do with one click, build entire websites with thousands of pages, with unique content. All of that content is fully optimized. Okay, very powerful, one click, all done, perfect. Okay, but you need to see this in action. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a demo of actually building an entire site for you. Okay, and in the following videos you will see me doing that. Okay, so you will see the bulk campaigns in action. Okay, you will see the best practices that I suggest. I will give you the worksheets that I use so that I can organize what I'm doing. And also I'll give you a copy of the new WordPress template as well. Now all of this is available to you if you are a Local Biz Alpha customer. Okay, so if you've got the original Local Biz Alpha, okay, even if you bought the upgrade to the Xtreme version or not, you will get the best practices, you will get the worksheets, you will get the new WordPress template. Okay, even if you bought the light version, you can get access to those things. Okay, if you want to upgrade, you have to upgrade into the Xtreme version to be able to do what I'm going to show you in the course. Okay, because everything that happens in this course is going to happen with that one click once I have everything set up, organized. Now this is going to be like a step-by-step guide, but it's going to be so fast and so easy to make this happen that I've added some extra things in there using other tools as well, how we can take this further. Now what's important to understand here, what's really important to understand here, is that we are creating a local strategy that we can scale up. Okay, the whole idea of this actually sort of derived from me starting to do a course for Rank and Rent. Okay, I quickly realized when I started to do that course that I'd made a mistake. I should not have done that course, okay? Because it's a crap model. It's an absolute terrible business model. Why? Because you have to go and you have to build a website. You have to identify a niche first, okay? You have to do your keyword research and all that. That's fine, we've got to do that anyway. Then you've got to build your site. Then you've got to add content, unique content. That is time consuming, guys, okay? Really, really extremely time consuming. Then you've got to rank the site, okay? So you need to spend either money or time to get your site ranked. Either you do it or you pay someone else to do it, basically, okay? You need tools to do that, you need backlinks, you might need user behavior signals that you can get from tools like VidAttack Alpha. Either way, it's costing you money or time, okay? And basically, at the end of that, you're gonna have to try and rent to a grateful business owner who is happy to pay you $500 to $2,500 to rent that site from you, okay? That's presuming that you've ranked for the right kind of keywords that is bringing traffic. Otherwise, he doesn't want to rent from you, okay? Now, when I looked at this, when I actually studied the course, I saw the problem immediately was how the hell are we going to scale this up? Because there's going to be too much work. Even just the content itself is too much work, okay? So, I realized pretty quickly that we needed a better solution, okay? And so the Local Biz Alpha was created. Even when we had created Local Biz Alpha, the original version, I saw immediately we needed to scale up even faster. We needed to make it even better. So now, after a few months more work, probably about 3 months, he's been working on this particular version with all kinds of bugs that creeped in and had to be fixed, and then the holidays and whatever else. It's taken us about 3 months to get to this point where we have got this version that is working well enough that we can release and we can sell. Okay, so what this gives us is all of that automation that we had in the original version, but in bulk. Okay, so what we can do is we can put into one click, what we can do is we can build an entire website with multiple locations. So say, for example, you choose to do for apartment rentals in Florida, okay? And Florida's got something like 200 cities, okay? In each of those 200 cities, we can add up to 60 locations, or 60 businesses, I should say, okay? Whereas before it was 20 with the main sort of version of Local Biz Alpha. We've taken it up to 60 you can do, okay? So that means every parent page for those 200 cities, there's 200 parent pages, and plus up to 60 for each of those parent pages is going to have 60 child pages, okay? So that's quite a lot of content, okay? That's quite a lot of pages. Every single one of them is optimized. Now you can see what we're doing here. Now you can see why the rank and rent model is completely obsolete when it's compared to something like this, okay? And how we can monetize it then, we got multiple options, okay? You can either try and rent it, you can sell advertising on it, you can put some offers for maybe some CPA kind of offers. If you're doing it in the insurance niche, for example, you might want to do some zip submit kind of offers that you can get paid for every time somebody fills in a form and gives the basic details to one of these companies who are willing to pay you for every single lead that you send them. Okay, so you've got multiple options, and this is a better business model, a much, much better business model, because you don't really need to do any selling from here, okay? Once you have got this set up, then all you need to do is to make sure that you've got some calls to action, and you can do multiple types of calls to action. You can have CPA offers, okay? Or you can have some native ads on your website, or you can have some AdSense on your website, or you can put some banner ads on your website, or you can put some affiliate promotions on your websites. And you can also sell advertising space, as you would probably try to do with rank and rent, okay? So that way we've got complete control. We've got more control. We can build whole sites. With $1 domains, we can build a whole site in one click. That means thousands of pages, unique content on every single page. That means that every single page has got optimized, okay? And everything happens in one click. It's powerful, powerful stuff, okay? Much, much better than rank and rent model. So that course is scrapped and we start with this course instead. This is much better. This is where we should have started to begin with. So this is going to be replacing that old rank and rent course, and we will carry on from using the Local Biz Alpha Xtreme. Now, the importance of what we're doing, you need to understand, is all about scalability. All about scalability. There's two ways that we can scale this. We can scale this with one website where you've got multiple locations. And what I mean by multiple locations is that you would probably have thousands of pages in every single location. That would mean like Florida, for example. So if I was doing apartments for rent in Florida, then I would have thousands of pages for apartments for rent in all the different cities in Florida, okay? Then I might want to do apartments for rent in New York. Okay, so the whole state of New York has got all those different cities and up to 60 child pages per city, etc., and it carries on like that. Now you can do that on one website, or you can do that in individual websites. Entirely up to you. I don't know which is going to be best until we actually test and try it, okay? So what we can do in that kind of situation is we can build complete campaigns with one click for each campaign for every single state. It takes one click. Okay, or we can do it with sort of subdomains for each one. So you might have something like apartmentsforrent.com, and then you have a subdomain where it's got newyork.apartmentsforrent.com, florida.apartmentsforrent.com, like that. It's entirely up to you how you want to do that. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way, or you can just do it like one website for one state. So you could do Florida, it's got 200 plus cities, 60 pages for each city. You've got one website focused on apartments for rent in Florida, really tight niche kind of content for all of Florida, and you know, you optimize it for that. And that means that we can put in some auto blogging as well. Okay, we've got an auto blog plugin that we can use as well, where all we need to do is put in some RSS feeds, okay, and those RSS feeds will automatically update. So you can put in some local news, you can put in some local information for that particular area. Okay, so there's ways that we can take this further, and that's what I want to do. But the whole idea is that we can scale it up. Okay, so the extra stuff can come later, and what we can do in the meantime is almost like keyword poking. Okay, it's like keyword poking because we can do this for every single location in one click. Okay, for that content, for that unique content, fully optimized pages, thousands of them in one click. So what we can do then is we can use this like keyword poking on a domain level. So if I want to rank for keywords like apartments for rent in St. Augustine, Florida, then it's going to be in there with thousands of other keywords for thousands of other locations. Okay, does that make sense? And that means that every single site we can build for $1 with the $1 domain. You can buy a .xyz if you want, I don't care. It's not going to affect you. It's going to be the content that decides whether you're going to rank or not. Okay, so that means that we can really scale this up, guys. We can scale this up. If you wanted to invest $50 for 50 domains, get someone to put WordPress on those domains for you and install the plugin, click the damn button, you're ready to go. Okay, it's really that simple, really that easy. And what we need then after that is some kind of a rank tracker to be able to check how we are doing. And also you want to put some stats inside the website as well. You want to see where the traffic is coming from, how much traffic to what pages, and we can see what we've got then for monetization. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a series of videos. Originally I've got something like 4 or 5 videos lined up here. Don't be surprised if it goes a little bit extra, but if I do put some extra content in here, it's for your benefit. Okay, I'm not doing it because I've got nothing else to do. I've got plenty to do. Okay, but I want to do this properly. I want to give you as much information as possible so that you've got the best chances of success. Now there are thousands and thousands and thousands of different niches. There are multiple locations worldwide. This tool will work in German, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever countries you want to work in, this tool will work. Okay, it's using the Google Maps API. Okay, with that bulk automation, with the ability to create entire websites with thousands of pages, with unique content on every single page fully optimized, then we've got something very, 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 very powerful that we can use, and we can scale up massively, absolutely massively. Okay, so you can go for the near me keywords, you can go for the local kind of keywords, whatever you want to do. Experiment. It's very, very cheap. Once you've got this, you know, it's very, very cheap to work with. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you in the next video where we will go into a campaigns demo.